Qetesh, pleasure. Pleasure should be made a priority. Actively seek it at this time. Do not forget what makes you happy. Become more aware of the obstacles to your own pleasure. Qetesh was a Sumerian goddess later worshipped by the ancient Egyptians. While she ended up as an aspect of Hathor, she was originally a deity of pleasure. Qetesh demonstrated that pleasure is sacred, and the sacred is pleasure. Her devotees believed that every time they experienced the fullness of joy, happiness, and pleasure just for the sake of it, as long as it did not break the law, it was a prayer to the goddess. This may seem a strange way to look at pleasure, especially if we look at this through a traditional Western Christian framework. Qetesh's cult viewed pleasure as holy rather than something to be controlled by guilt, regret, or shame. If we don't allow ourselves to experience pleasure, whether it take the form of laughter, play, sensuality, or practicing our talents, we are less than whole. We need to recognize that over time, we are much less effective in our emotional and public lives if we do not experience regular doses of pleasure. If we focus too much on serious issues and take ourselves too seriously, then our lives are not complete. Life, work, friends, and family can be overwhelming at times, and our rational minds seem to need every available minute of our time to cope with the demands of the everyday. Even those of us who have more physical natures, such as those who participate in sports on a regular basis, often turn the pleasurable activity into a mental game by making it a competition. A big part of pleasure is letting go. This does not mean surrender, as in give up. It simply means to hand over all of our stress and our worries. On the shadow side, of course, making pleasure the only goal in life is dangerous. When we focus on getting our own needs met without caring about others, we throw our lives out of balance. Remember, Qetesh's message is to seek pleasure, but not at the expense of others or the expense of your own balance. Using people is never okay. And when you pursue only your own pleasure without thinking of how it affects others, you don't experience true pleasure at all.